Alright, we're live. That worked better if we went over there. Let's go. What are you kitties doing? Are you being dumb? I think you probably are. Alright, let's go. Share this around real quick. I need to do that. You enjoying the sound? Me too. I need to get out of that. Why did I get out of that? Oh. Oh. Hey, I'm streaming. I'm gonna drop out of this. Hit me with the chat. Love you guys. I didn't mean to click on this. I was just getting out of the stream because it was playing funny music. Alright, love you guys. Bye. Alright. Let's do some games. Let's just jump right into it. Deck list should be, I believe, in the description. Yeah, we'll go over it real quick. If you're watching this after the fact or not. Pretty solid. I think it's worth it. We'll see if we can make some improvements on our gameplay, which I think is the bigger part of what we can do. Some games weren't in our favor, other games we didn't draw it, and that happens. What's up, Lucid? Good to see you. It's an early one, but might as well get the streaming in while we can. Get some games going. Got ourselves a non-tails believer on the other side. See what we open. I don't mind the start, but I'm going to go into Squirtle, bench Palkia. I don't mind losing the Squirtle, but with this hand we might be able to, if we draw decently, which we kind of are. Kind of depends. What's up, Raviel? Nice, nice, Lucid. That's awesome. Which deck are you playing? What are we playing against? Alright, a Chien-Pao list. This is nice. No first turn attack. We're going to be able to go Rare Candy Pidgeot, unless they Iono. You can Rare Candy Pidgeot and grab Irida. This can grab Palkia V-Star and a Rare Candy, but then we're just attaching and passing. So, oh man, kind of not doing much this next turn, but maybe we retreat, go into Palkia and get an attack off. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Charizard EX, nice, very strong. You doing the Arven Zard build? With Arven and the tools and everything? Alright. They're going to retreat into Chien-Pao. They haven't drawn cards yet, so they're playing this really well with that Vessel. Yeah, that looks fun. I've seen a lot of those builds, Lucid. What does energy retrieval do for us? I don't know if it does anything. Let's go Pidgeot. Right now we aren't KOing this Chen Pao and they just return KO our... It's two in the yard. Hmm. We're like one energy short here from really doing some fun stuff. I still think we just grab ear to keep setting up. But maybe I leave the Blastoise in this spot and force them to try and climb to 6 energy. Like, yeah, but then we're just behind. It's tough. It's tough. This is like a really strong opening hand, but we can't do much with it. But we'll see. We'll grab Palkia and Rare Candy. We just can't get an attack off, which is kind of a bummer. If this was an earthen vessel, it would be better, but it's still not even a big attack. So just attach, pass a turn. If they got it, they got it. I don't know how else I was supposed to play that. I could have maybe gone and grabbed Greninja to draw more cards instead, and then left a one prizer. Maybe that is the better play. Uh, Raviel, in for the Pokeoakley channel, we're just sticking to YouTube at the moment. I think A Rock Oakley is going to be for more Whale Pants streams when Tina's involved, and we're doing a lot more stuff like that, like for the 24-hour stream and everything. So Whale Pants is going to be more along the line of that stuff. There's a good chance that we actually maybe stop streaming on Twitch, and they got the superior energy retrieval. I think we just lose here. Maybe not. There's only one. There's only two water energy in the yard. They still need 6, and they still need rare candy. Huh. They whiffed. That is huge for us. I am going to spin this wheel, though. Them whiffing there is very big for us. Us putting that in the yard is also very big for us. Allows us to do a lot here. So we can set up for our own Greninja play, maybe. Then we'd have to switch. We'd have to do a lot there to do that, to kill these two Frigibacks. I just think we just KO this and do that later. Let's do this first. Let's quick search for Greninja, actually. Let's give us a one prizer to leave in the active if we need to for later turns. I'm going to Earthen Vessel away this energy for 2 more energy, fueling our... Alright, so we're going to... I'm going to put 1 here, 2 here, so those can attack with 1 energy. I don't even think I want to use this Ultra Ball. I don't want to use the energy retrieval. So yeah, we're going to use the V-Star power. We're going to leave the 2 energy in hand. Quality is correct. You love to see it. Alright, let's take out this Chen Pao. Yes. So now they have to evolve and respect the Greninja here this turn, or we just stay very far ahead. Frames when you use quick search. Oh, sorry about that, Raviel. Working on it. I'd love that, Raviel. I think that'd be super fun. Are you a part of the Discord, Raviel? If not, check the links down below. We have a decent Pokemon community, and you should just also check out Pokemon Menace, who has a great community as well that we're basically in tandem with. Mic inputs on Streamlabs. Okay, I can probably do that right here. So that's mic. Should I? Yeah, I pushed it all the way up. Or do you want it, does it need to go down? No, all the way up. I'm at 0 dB now with the mic. Hopefully that helps. I didn't even see what they did. So they pitched some cards. They super rotted cards back in. Siono will actually be really strong against them. Cut their hand down, but they aren't really drawing much. Because we could grab switch. What are they grabbing here? It's probably Frigibax. Baxcalibur, that's what I meant. Up. Yeah, I went all the way up. Rare Candy, Bax. Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't even go up that much. It was like 2 things. I don't know the numbers. They're probably just gonna punch here, and I think we, no matter what here, we boss the Baxcalibur. Even though they can run it back the next turn, it's just forcing them to have it. I don't even think we care about that. Well, yeah, I think we do. I think we just boss up the backs for killing stuff. Well, they don't have the Bidoof or the Barrel, so I'm not totally sure here what the play is. Depending on where they put this energy, I think will be important. And they pitched a candy? How many candy is that in the yard? Just 2. Okay. They run 3. So killing this is actually kind of huge. Load that up. Cross switcher. Oh, I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. They're killing the Greninja. Respect, 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 and leaving that as an option. Nice play. We lose 2 energy, which is fine, but we just get to kill this Bax. I like it. I like it. I like the idea. So we're definitely going to push out this Pokestop. We don't want to Iono now at all. What would we grab? I think we could definitely... Let's spin the wheel real quick before we do anything. Sick draws. I think we start setting up a second Blastoise so we can... We're not gonna use... We're not gonna use Iono. We're not gonna boss. So we can go grab Irida off of this and thin out the deck a little bit more. We just grab 1 Squirtle and a Blastoise. We got Nest Ball and Blastoise here. So Squirtle, nope. 1 step ahead. Let's grab Irida. Let's use Irida. Let's grab Blastoise, Nest Ball. Even though that this Squirtle could get sniped by the Greninja here, I think it's fine to just force them to just go on this play more than anything. I think so. We're gonna Lost Vacuum away what here? Lost Vacuum away the one of the Ultra Balls, I think. Yeah. Let's pitch, get rid of their Pokestop. That hurts them. What do we have in the yard? Nothing of merit. So if we Earthen Vessel, what are we pitching here? We could Energy Retrieval and then pitch the energy to that. And then we can attach to the Squirtle. Let's do that. That'll net us some energy here. I think I'm going to pitch the Super Rod here. Off this vessel. Keep the energy in hand. It goes back into the deck, which is nice. So we're out of energy in the deck. So no more vessels. So we're going to go here. We're not going to Ultra Ball. We're not going to do anything else. We're just going to Twin Cannon. Kill this Bax. So they need I think what the thing is here is that they're in a place where they need Rare Candy, Bax Caliber, Chen Pao to really take some big KOs. If they just punch with Greninja here, so they have the Rare Candy Bax, so they have two of the pieces. Do they have the Irida to go grab other stuff? Like Superior Energy Retrieval plus other cards. They're off the Iron Hands play for sure. They need the Irida here. If not, this is our target here. And we can kill this pretty comfortably with a lot of the stuff that we have. I think our Squirtle's going to die, but the big part of this play was to make sure, but much better, sweet. Um, so this play is putting the focus on them trying to kill this Squirtle, which I think is really really good for us because it doesn't hurt us if they do that. Like they go to 4 prizes, we're gonna move to 2 prizes here after we kill this Bax. And I think that that'll take them out of the game because most decks, they've already pitched the Super Rod. Their 2 rare candies are gone. Their 3 rare candies are gone. So killing this Bax Caliber is going to be so big for us. I do respect the going after the Pidgey, or the Pidgeot there. I do respect that. Which, on our next quick search, we're going to double check to see if stuff is in the deck to go for that play. So, let's start with a quick search. I'm probably grabbing Boss, but then we don't have enough energy to kill this, so we can't. Huh. We can't get the Baxcalibur yet, because we're 1 energy shy. So maybe holding onto that energy last turn was better. So the Pidgeot's in there. The Vessel's bad, so we may just need to grab this energy retrieval and pitch some cards to it. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Superior energy retrieval. Maybe we grab Irida. So we're not going to Iono. We're going to play this down. And we're going to kill this Greninja, so that's Pidgey's going to be safe. So if they do end up killing this other Pidgeot, we have the backup one coming in the next turn. What's Irida for what? Heavy Ball? No, we need the Superior. Maybe we can set up a second one of these. I don't think so. Let's grab. That's a liability. I don't want to see those cards. So it's more just cards to pitch to some of these other cards. I'm gonna keep the escape rope unless they try and leave us stranded with something. So I'm gonna pitch this and this. So now we don't mind if we get Ionoed. This also does open up the Iron Hands play for them to kill this, which is really why I want to get this Baxcalibur. What's up, Nader Tot? It yeah, they get really locked down if we kill their Baxcalibur, and it sucks that we couldn't this turn with how the energy played out, but it's okay. It's okay. So now they need Counter Catcher plus Iron Hands plus Superior Energy Retrieval, which is not. But then they go to 1 prize, and then we just KO the Iron Hands on the comeback. So I don't necessarily feel that bad about it because the Iron Hands doesn't kill Palkia, but it does kill Pidgeot. But we have the response there. I don't I still feel like it's a tall order for them to close out this game. And next turn we Pidgeot to boss the Baxcalibur, like as a priority, unless they KO a Pidgeot, and then we just follow up with a Blastoise kill. So, and at this current status of things, even um, uh, Palkia going into Palkia will kill their Baxcalibur. They're super rotting what back end? Greninja and 2 energy. Okay. They play one of Iono, which is not too bad here. There goes their hands, so I think they're off of that play. 4 energy up. And they pitched a cross switcher too, so I feel like that plays out too for them. Yeah, they're off. I won't get gusted by cross switcher. I think they do kill the Blastoise here though. Yeah, they do get the Blastoise kill. But I still think it doesn't matter because then we just go after. They have 3 energy in the yard. I'm pretty sure most lists are only playing two backs, and I don't think they have the energy. That was a great play from them though. So let's do this. Let's play this. Let's play this. I think we're okay, but I don't know. I think we have 2 bosses in the deck, but we also have the escape rope, which can be a pivot to kill here, which is great for us. So let's do that. All right, so I have 1 boss. Did I use the other boss's orders? It's in my prizes. Okay, so I have 50-50 chance to hit this other boss's orders, but I think escape rope is the same thing, essentially, with our free retreater here. So it's 120, 180, so that does die. Let's retreat. Boss up the backs. Yep. We got there. We got there. Them whiffing that turn to their turn to Baxcalibur. And see, that's the thing about what I've seen so much with the Chen Pao list. It's like if you don't set up a um, if you don't set up a Baxcalibur, you like you don't really play the game. So you have to reliably have Frigibacks, have the Era to turn to get the Rare Candy Baxcalibur, or have the options to get there. They also didn't get a barrel going, which killed their draws as well. So it's like there are so many ways for the deck to stumble, and I'm curious if Iron Hands and the inclusion of stuff like Earthen Vessel, the electric energy, and that cut into the consistency of the deck. But it cuts into the consistency of the deck for it to climb to uh, really high potential against single prizers. So it's it's unique, and I'm not sure about it. I think it's good. Chen Pao's obviously. I don't know if you guys know this, but is one of my favorite decks to play as well. But I have just been running into those consistency issues, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's run back another. Let's run back another. There is another Skywalker. Tails never fails except when it does. I Hi, duders. You're really cute. I have a cat. This is Spout. She's really cute. Okay, we're going second. Let's just play this. Pray this isn't Iron Valiant and our Pidgey doesn't just die before we get to play the game. Yo! Alright, let's go. Another Iron Valiant, please. Greninja. Hey, running back Chen Pao. Okay. Not a bad start for us here, since we'll be able to Artisan and set up our board. We're probably losing our Pidgey. Well, depending on how they look here, if they don't bench a Frigibax, I don't think we are. There it is. Okay, yeah, definitely Pidgey's gonna go down. Which is fine, which is fine. Hopefully we have the second one in the deck. Oh, we can rip a heavy ball. We could... that could help us get to some better cards. So we're going to Artisan. We're going to go grab, see what's in the deck. Do we grab the second Pidgey? But then they just go for the Greninja. So let's grab the Squirtle. Man, their Greninja play is going to be so good. I am going to Iono. I am going to call for family. Their Greninja play is going to be really good since we're not playing Manaphy. This is one of those situations where I think I might want to find the slot for Manaphy. Because it would be very strong. Yeah, I think we just do this. I think we're going to attach here. And then we're going to Iono. Let's see some more cards. I should have looked through the whole deck. Let's see if this is even worth. Alright, we got the energy, so we'll do that. I don't think this heavy ball does anything, so I don't want to just waste it. I'd rather maybe keep it for a pitch of an earthen vessel, or even for this ultra ball next turn. Yeah, let's just grab the ninja. Let's conceal some cards. Hey, morning, Dad. What's up? Hey, what's up, Vessel? Kind of what we want to see. So this is gonna grab Palkia plus Pidgey. And if they go after both Pidgeys, are we super dead? No, because then we can just go into Blastoise and then ask a lot of them. But then we lose the ability to play that. But if we just let them kill a Pidgey in that, does that do? I don't know. We're not going to Earthen Vessel. We're just going to call for family. This is where it gets interesting. So we can grab that. Did we just go double Palkia? And that's our way to just like punch this deck? But then that gives them two easy targets for this Greninja play. I think they have two easy targets no matter what we do. But this makes them make a decision. Man, double Palkia doesn't seem like a bad play. Let's do double Palkia. Because then we can use the V-Star to power up them both. I'm going to go for that. I'm going to like kind of let the little dudes just die. And go from there. Let's see. Experimenting. That's why we're playing. We need to learn how to play this game in certain ways. Palkia is one of our best attackers. And maybe the best one here because it can always just reach decent numbers because they're likely going to look to fill their bench, even though it's 5 energy instead of 6 energy to kill, but I think with Chin Pao 5 and 6 is not that big of a difference. And who knows, maybe we'll even have a Greninja play. Nope, they got the Manaphy, which is fine. I'm just still curious if they're going to go for it because if they don't go for it, we Ultra Ball, grab Pidgeots, and go for it. Like if they try and go and kill something else here, we're in really good shape. I would be shocked if they don't go for the Greninja play. But this could be another game where they miss the Irida and Rare Candy backs option. So that puts us pretty far ahead, which then we can get the Pidgeot set up and really start taking away this game, and then we'll be able to KO with um, the Palkia V-Star on this Chien-Pao. Alright, they're grabbing all 4 energies. Pitching the barrel? You have to have the other one, right? You have to. They're super rotting the bibs back in for sure. Okay. Attach pass? That's a win for us. Fingers crossed. It looks like that's what we got. Alright, fam. Boss's orders. What you pulling up? Yeah, this is very, very advantageous for us. Kind of no matter what they do, it's going to be fine. So we can pitch an energy here. Well, we're going to Earthen Vessel, and we can pitch energy for Ultra Ball. To go grab Pidgeot. We can Rare Candy and do a bunch of stuff. They don't have a good option, I don't think. So we might be able to accelerate into Blastoise and kill this, and then have a Blastoise going. Okay. Pulls us off the Palkia idea, but at the same time, I don't think it matters. So we can go 1-1-1 and still be up and running with just energy attachments. But we do need to, I have to keep in mind, something that I've made mistakes on is I need to make sure that I have the 2 energy to KO this Chien-Pao. So let's make sure we are very cognizant of that number and that fact. So we might not have, like, we might have the attach, and then we can Earthen Vessel. But it also might be better to attach, retreat, get a Palkia in the active, and start using that to punch, so we're not ditching the energy until we can get the Pidgeot up and running. So that might also be a better play for us here. This energy being on this Pidgey kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal. Man, tough one for our opponent to whiff there. We're definitely going to conceal cards with the energy draw now. So we conceal. Let's draw. Escape rope is good. I don't know if I want it, though. Alright, so if we attach into this, the vessel will get us the 2 energy to KO after we... We're only going to be setting up 1. So we're going to Palkia V-Star. We're going to Earthen Vessel away this heavy ball. I'm going to grab 2 energy. We're going to probably pitch an energy and the escape rope to go grab the Pidgeot. We're going to grab Rare Candy Blastoise here. Gearda for Rare Candy Blastoise. Is it better to just... No, I feel like escape roping, they're just going to give us something we don't care to kill. Killing this Chien-Pao puts us pretty far ahead on prizes, so it's... Nope, we don't want a Rare Candy yet. We want to... Does the energy retrieval help us? I think it doesn't at the moment. Because we have 1 energy back in the deck. We would need to go grab superiors. I think we need it. So we're going to do this. No. We're going to Ultra Ball. The escape rope and 1 energy to grab Pidgeot. We can also grab an energy off of this Pidgeot. I know that feels weird, but it's still better than nothing. Let's go into Pidgeot. Actually, we can't. We have to grab rare candy off this Pidgeot. Or this play. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna grab... Is it still better just to go into Palkia here, though? And attach Retreat? Well, that puts 4 in there. I think we're fine. Let's just kill with Blastoise here. And we'll get going. Let's grab this rare candy. We're gonna rare candy into this. We're gonna throw up. We're gonna Palkia V-Star. You know, 2 and 1 here. 1, 2, and 1. And we're just gonna KO this. And we have this for next turn to do some stuff. Let's go grab a Squirtle. My boy getting his present on. Yes, I'm fine with not attaching an energy for the turn. So we kill their Chien-Pao. Now we're set up in a place to where we can do some boss kills. So that's actually a very good card to draw. We can boss KO a bunch of stuff. Whatever is the most threatening card they put out in front of us. So if they go for the Baxcalibur, we kill that. If we think that their Greninja is drawing them too many cards, we can go for that. And obviously the Doofers. We're not on the Manaphy play, so we don't care about that one. It's been really nice that our opponents have not gotten off the ground, but hey, it's happened to us, and we will gladly take these advantageous chances because it's how this game works. Like I played a league the other day, and my opponent, apologized for taking the win, and then like how they won, and I was like, um, hey, we got the win. Uh, in a way of like, oh, I like started a Frigibax, attached energy, whiffed a Pokestop, and then passed, and then they just killed me with Miraidon. And they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, that's how you're supposed to do it. Like that's the play. Like if you're playing Miraidon, you have the turn 1 attack, you go for it. And so I don't want that. I don't want people to ever feel bad for playing the game and getting after it and taking some dubs. It's like, and I guess I do like that about the Pokemon community is that they are a lot of very nice people. So there's that. All right, how we doing? All right, Tails. Let me down, Squirtle Coin. He is cute though. He is cute. Okay, water deck. Is this 3 for 3 Chien-Pao? Could be. Alright, so we took 2 mulligans. We showed them nothing. We showed them that we're likely a Chien-Pao deck, so they might not expect the Blastoise, but they will know about it now. So we're going second. I kind of like Pidgey into Call for Family and bench the other 2. Yeah, let's do that. And so with a couple cards in the format right now, it used to be common where you don't bench until, but with Grabber and Iron Valiant in the format, I feel like you have to bench everything if you have it because you could just lose before you even play the game. Manaphy start, not I think where our opponent wants to be at. Looks like a third Chien-Pao list. This PLH is actually going to be okay, but we can't Pidgey and PLH in the same turn. So we could pitch it. But then we pitch in the Blastoise to go grab Greninja to draw cards, which maybe isn't that's actually probably the better play since um, I think that might be the better play. I don't love burning our hand completely. Feels like that's when it's like I wish this was a barrel. Okay. Mana leak. Okay, so they don't have the Chen Pao, which is kind of good for us. Or do we pitch this Squirtle? I think I'm going to pitch the Blastoise instead of the second Squirtle. But then they just attach energy. But they don't have, like, they don't have ways to get a bunch of energy with no Chen Pao. So maybe it's fine. So it's Ultra Ball. Away, Blastoise, PLH. Man, PLH is actually really good here. Ooh, because it'll slow down that. But I need to call for family. So maybe we do, yeah, that's fine. Let's pitch PLH. None. Just be in here, please. Thank you. I think you got her there. That would have sucked, but we would have just audibled to grab a second Pidgey. Alright, so the two Blastoises in there. Call for family is going to be good to grab second Pidgey. And, I mean, we could go double Palkia again like we were talking about in the last game. But we still are pretty far behind since we don't have a lot of strong... unless this just rips something like an Iridar and Iono. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we know we have the other Squirtle in there, so we can Earth and Vessel away this Squirtle. Grab two energies, attach Call for Family for Pidgey. What does that do, though? For Pidgey Palkia? And then we still have the Squirtle late when we lose something. Yeah, I think that's fine. Later Squirtle. This also gives us an energy to pitch next turn. Which will put more energy in the yard. I think is good for us. Let's go Pidgey Palkia. I just don't see how they get up and running, so I feel like we want to be drawing more cards. If this Pidgey survives this turn, we're in really good shape where we can retreat, put another energy in the yard, and hopefully, I mean, we still need to rip like an Ultra Ball or an Irida. Put two energy back in the hand. So I'm going to draw off it and probably retreat off of it. That's a good card to hit for them. What's up, Fig? Turtle Power. Attach, retreat into what? And now they'll probably concealed. Draw two more cards. Rare Candy. Backs. Are they going to be able to get there? If they can get there, I will be shocked if they can get me in it. If they can get an Ampy very much this turn. What? Superior for one? They can't. It's impossible, right? They've just burnt so many resources already. Alright, we're 3-0 against Chimpao. They've all kind of never gotten off the ground. I think there was some misplays there. But I mean, if you've watched any of our streams, we've misplayed too, but that's a whole part of learning. Well, if I didn't have this cat on my lap being adorable, look how cute she is. Oh, she's so mad because I picked her up. She doesn't like being picked up. But I'm going to go refill my coffee. I will be right back. Fig, I think that is a great play, my friend. I think Roaring Moon is going to be good. Is going to stay good. You guys should still be able to hear me. I'm just filling up my coffee. So yeah, I think Roaring Moon is going to be a tier 1 to tier 2 deck for the foreseeable future and has potential to be the best deck in format if it continues to be refined and played, and it figures out what it's trying to do and what the best play is. So whatever the best 60 ends up being, depending on the format. Because um, the one of the more relevant things about the deck that I think isn't talked about enough is the fact that Roaring Moon doesn't like it doesn't get KO'd by other Roaring Moons unless they use Frenzied Gouging. So because the 230 is a relevant number. So basically what you're trying to do is find ways to make sure that like 220 Pokemon are, I think, in a world of hurt because as we saw yesterday, how many stadiums they are playing really allows for them to hit for 220 or to instant KO. Like they have the option to always do that. And if you're against a single prize deck, you just hit for 100, and that KOs a lot of single prize Pokemon. Um, and so it allows the deck to kind of it has such an efficient attacker that yeah, I part of me thinks from the list that I've seen, I'm not sure if Moltres. I think Moltres is pretty good with an energy switch. I don't think Darkrai is the combination. As I think a lot of people like that card, but I just think it in most situations you would rather that card just be another Roaring Moon on your bench. But I have seen builds that are playing that you can play the Darkrai V Star, and if you're not going to use the V Star ability, you can run a Forest Seal Stone and let that be an attach to that, so you can go grab whatever you need. So there are a lot of ways to play the deck. Um, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to combat it, and I think the turbo all-in Roaring Moon that aren't really using much else are way more terrifying for love it, Benson. Um, the the it makes it more difficult for me to map the game. And the ancient booster is pretty insane. The town store I think is really good, allowing it to get to 290, which is relevant. You know, part of me has thought about it's like I need to just kind of soften them up with Greninja plays and things like that, but that always sets me back. And it's like I almost need to I can't go for like a turn two Greninja play against a Roaring Moon. It needs to be like a turn three or four, so I can be attacking after I Greninja. But it still doesn't feel that good because then it makes their frenzied gouging more awkward because they'll KO themselves if I soften them up. But switch cart is relevant, and if they switch cart a ancient booster Roaring Moon, then it doesn't KO itself. It's basically the same as it was before. But I think Lost Vacuum's stock is rising in this format against that card because going back down to 230 is very different, and 290 is an insane number because it's out of reach of Blastoise, and 28 it's out of reach of Giratina. It's out of reach of a lot of stuff. So that 290 is super relevant. So the numbers are so in Roaring Moon's favor at the moment that I think that is a safe bet, and I totally support your decision to go for that as a deck, my friend. Morpeko is a shocking inclusion, but it makes so much sense. I think yesterday got turn one where they cross switchered, put their Morpeko up, retreated, and then got a Roaring Moon KO off. I think we saw that, and that's just like, yeah, that's why you do it. All right, we get to go first. Let's see how this goes. And I think does Morpeko have a relevant attack too? All right, well, let's put Greninja in the active, Palkia on the bench, or do we Palkia in the active? This current setup. Hmm. I think we want to leave the single prizer in the active and then bench the two prizer. Sucks to lose the Greninja early, but I think we have to. And we're against, hey, speaking of, What's up, Roaring Moon? I like playing bench damage decks and sniping. Knaves, you need to play the Iron Valiant deck then. Have you seen that one? Ooh, Irid is a great rip. Great rip. Alright, more Pekko. Oh, yeah, it's not move 2 energy. That's actually like somewhat relevant if you like for whatever reason do power that up. So we're gonna Earthen Vessel away one of these energies to thin the deck a little bit. This is going to power up our Palkia to get going. So we're gonna nest ball. Now what's concealed first? Could change what we nest ball for, which it does. Exactly why we did that. Um, nest ball for double Pidgey prize. Woof. Okay, that sucks, but that's okay. Is heavy ball? I can grab heavy ball next turn since we have the rare candy. We can get that going the next turn, but that does slow us down quite a bit. One of the Blastoise is in hand, so I think we just have to take the additional Squirtle here. Unless they... What are the chances I get Cross Wisher to Palkia? Let's grab the Palkia. I want to have Palkia. Like, that's, I think, our way to play this game. We're going to attach to... We have 2 in the yard. We're going to attach to Squirtle here. Try and make that the target. I mean, your Venomoth deck is really good. I think um, the I think in the current status, like once a grass deck becomes viable, a lot of these dark decks are going to be in trouble. Like Blastoise or Charizard and Roaring Moon are going to be tough, but it doesn't like I feel like the way I was thinking about it, like it doesn't matter what these grass decks do because like the damage isn't like too hard to kill these Roaring Moons. The Charizard's insane with its high HP, but it's just going to be faster than any grass deck. So it doesn't matter that you can hit it for weakness because it's just going to kill your Pokemon anyways with Frenzied Gouging. So like it doesn't even really matter. The Venomoth deck is really fun and unique, but Lost Zone, like as we talked about yesterday, like leans between tempo and control, and I think that that's a really kind of cool deck where like a Blastoise is like tempo mid range. As a deck goes. Tossing back, they pitching the pal pad. Okay. Um, Squawk's gonna put some energy in the yard, which is gonna be good for them. They haven't found the moon yet, but they do have a Squawk. But here we go. They did VIP pass for those two, so I think that was smart. But yeah, I think Lost Zone is very good. I do think Zach, you should, since you have the pieces for Kyogre, you should also look into Lost Zone Giratina. I think that that'll give you some options. And Lost Zone Giratina currently with, uh, why wouldn't you attach to the bonnet? I guess because, huh. Oh, they're going to move the energy around with a 70 energy attack. Um, going for, yeah, and that makes sense. You can having the other option of Lost Zone being available to you. So if Kyogre becomes less of an option, it's kind of what I was hoping for. This is good. I don't mind them doing this. It does suck, but because we're gonna lose our Squirtle here. But I would much rather them kill this to allow Counter Catcher to be live, and I should have checked to see if that was prized or not. This is going to make our Palkia efficient, and I think we are going to be on the Palkia train this game. Um, yeah, we'll see. I love that idea of a Discord online tournament. If we get enough people, we need what, like 8 people to play a little like kind of round robin double elimination tournament. I think that would be very fun. You got it. And they're going to move the energy to the Roaring Moon. Oh, it's only one? Move up to two. Okay, 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 okay. Nice, 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 nice. And now they have a free retreat. Okay, so puts us in a tough spot. We'll just go into Palkia here. But Counter Catcher does what for us? I think I'm going to spin the wheel and then conceal. Another rare candy. Ugh, that hurts. Let's pitch, draw. Alright, we're grabbing what? Counter Catcher just doesn't do much here. Killing the Morpeko is fine. And Counter Catcher is in the prizes, so it's fine. So we're just going to have to kill this Morpeko, which is not advantageous for us. So we're going to grab an Ultra Ball to get the second Palkia up and going, I think. It kind of sucks that we have this. We're going to pitch one of these rare candies for sure. We're in a tough spot. This is not where we want to be. If we grabbed Switch, we could Greninja, kill this Morpeko, and then let's do that. Actually, I don't think that's the play, but no, we can attach to Palkia. We got 4 in the yard. Because now we can put, we're going to leave a 1 prizer in the active, which is again advantageous for us. Let's pitch this rare candy. Let's grab 2 energy. Thin the deck. Let's attach to Palkia. Doesn't matter who we attach to. And let's switch into this. And we're going to V-Star. Star Portal. Throwing 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to soften up this Roaring Moon and kill this Morpeko. I don't know if this is the right play, but yeah, they had a pretty sick turn 1. I mean, not a turn 1 attack with Morpeko to kill a Squirtle is cool, but I kind of like am not mad that they're taking a 1 prizer there. It's the card we don't want to see. We need counter catchers. We need something like that. But this should help us get closer to KOing this Roaring Moon. Honestly, the double vessel, sick. Having the 2 Bidgies in the prizes really sucks, because that would have been they might have gone after that, and then we go to our more efficient attacker and Blastoise and stuff like that, and or Palkia and start taking KOs. But we're forcing them to have a lot of cards here, and this is I want to keep playing against this deck because it is so tough. Nader and Nabes equals 10. Dunlevin is somebody we also need to talk to because he was the things he was talking about yesterday while you were playing, Zach, during the server shutdown. He gets it. I want to see if he's super interested because he's like he understands the prize mapping, he understands a lot of stuff. I like Dun. Dun's a good dude. Great person to have in our community. I've beat Lost Tina every time I played it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you do you. I just think having multiple options of the same, like Lost Zone Tina and Lost Zone Kyogre play similarly. So as the meta defines itself, like it's going to be nice to have that as an option, so where you can flex to whatever is best. You know what I mean? That's nice. Sada's super strong. Means we're not getting bossed, but we lose our ninja here. I don't think we kill on the crackback because we need to find. Well, they're not going to go for the K. They're going to just do the 220, and I'm not going to have the Pokestop as an option. Selecting an option. I'd be shocked, yeah, if they left that up. We are still pretty far behind, and then we can, if they gouging though, then they just lose their Pokemon. Yeah, we're in a really tough spot, man. So this is 160. It's not a KO. I think that helps a little. How much is that doing? 160. 180 is only 270. Woof. Bummer town population me. Yeah, this feels like an L, but there's not much we can really do about it. We just punch for 180 and just lose this on the crackback. Yep, I think this is a GG. That Morpeko turn 1 was pretty nutty. Put us in a tough spot. An Irida off the top there, I think, does a little bit more. No, it doesn't. None of it does. Like none of what we could have drawn there was good. Like the double Pidgey prize, I think, is what like really put us behind at the gate. Like, and we can call this what it is. It's like that hurt us. Yeah, I don't think we have an out here, so I don't know if I even want to keep playing this one. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, my friend. That you can have this one. Well played. Um, that like, cause yeah, we like searched and had no way to like go for other options. Like it forced our hand to go in a such a narrow way where I think if we were able to grab a Pidgey, they might be more scared of the Pidgey, and that allows us to get the Blastoise going that we had in hand. But maybe we could have done double Squirtle there and then gone after that. Not sure. All good. Have a good one, Fig. Stay awesome. Yeah, for sure, Zach. For sure. All right. Let's run another one. I think. Let's see where we go. We need to get up to that 600 mark so we can kind of be chilling. We don't have to worry about losing more points every time we lose. We're still a ways out, but we'll just slowly climb and get back up there. Definitely gonna try and push higher into the 1K this month. All right. Just keep learning. Just keep learning. We're going second, so just if this is Iron Valiant, we might just not have a Pidgey after the first turn, and that's okay. All right, sick. Roaring Moon again. See what we can do. And I have a bunch of code cards that can help get people up and going, but it's like it's about if people can get the decks going online as well, you know? Like I can provide code cards enough, but it's not gonna like here's 10 code cards. That doesn't build you a deck. Did they just pitch? Oh, they pitched. I thought it was double Dark Patch. I was like, wow. Trekking shoes stock rising. I think that card's very, very good. Scry one, pitch it, or draw it. It's pretty nutty. And then or draw after. It's kind of nutty. Us being able to call for family and Irida this turn, I think can do a lot. I don't really want to spin the wheel right now until we see what's in the deck. I want the Lost Vacuum in my hand for sure. We're gonna Irida before we do anything, because it's like Spinning the wheel and just pitching like a Greninja is just awful right here. All right, so we have one normal Palkia. One of our Squirtles is prize, so this call for family is just going to be for one Palkia. Or we can just retreat it into a Squirtle. And we could just Nest Ball here. What else would we grab? If we grabbed Heavy Ball, that just changes our prizes. I think thinning the deck is going to be better. Okay, let's just do this. We're not going to call for family. We're going to send a Squirtle to the fodder. Well, they might be playing cross switchers. I don't know if they are. All right, let's a Nest Ball to pull that out of the deck since I don't want to see that. Okay, we have another Pidgey in the deck. So maybe the call for family is actually solid. Let me go grab that Pidgey. I should have done that. I should have looked at all my cards. That was a mistake. Do I want to Vessel away an energy? I do. Before I draw. Increase our odds to draw some stuff. Now we can leave the Pidgey in the active. Conceal. Double superior energy retrieval is not what we want to see right now. I don't know if we spin this wheel. I kind of don't want to. No matter what, I mean, they might just Roaring Moon our Palkia, which sucks for us. See if we can rip a Heavy Ball for this Pokestop. Later, Big Turtle Boy. Now I feel like I want to Lost Vacuum this Pokestop. Make it harder for them to do a couple things. So pitching an Ultra Ball. Because now it's more difficult for them. They have to use Frenzied Gouging to kill the Palkia unless they find another stadium. Yeah, we're going to attach to... Man, this is an awkward spot. Let's call for family and grab another Pidgey. And pass. Next turn, we can go into Palkia. Depending on what we rip, we're going to be able to pitch a card to Greninja. These superior energy retrievals, it's like, these are cards I like playing two of, but I don't ever want to see them this early. Because it's just like, why? Like, I want those late game, and I only really need one to really close out games, so. And so we have the normal energy retrieval, since that's not pitching cards. I've also considered going back to the Barrel build, but I also feel the Barrel feels awful right now because it's like, hey, here's two prizes into Iron Hands, but Iron Hands hasn't felt that bad. What's up, Sada? Nice, nice, nice. Loading up, loading up. Free retreat on this Morpeko. They had to have drawn a stadium, right? They play 1,000 of them. 5 energy already attached. No energy in the yard. It's so crazy how fast this deck accelerates. Cross switcher? What are we doing? What's she up to? You can have it. Yeah, the kitty flip on my belly. She's so cute. Alright, so this allows us to Palkia this turn and take a KO. It's 220. Actually, it's not. And I don't think we have another basic in the deck. Wow. 220. Just coming up short. Alright, so we need to hit. That doesn't help. I guess we could counter catcher, kill their squawk. Then they just pump back up. That puts us ahead. We could counter catcher punch the non-energied one, and that puts them behind. Let's just punch. Let's just let's ultra ball real quick. Pitching one of these, and man, I think I need to leave that in. I hate pitching the superior energy retrieval, but yeah, we don't have a basic to grab. That sucks. Super Rod is in the deck, which could help us later, but does not help us now. Man, again, this is where just one basic being in the prizes hurts us. But we're definitely grabbing this and loading up stuff and getting going. So let's do this. We're gonna Star Portal. Just one energy or one Pokemon shy. Such a bummer, but it's how the game plays, my friends. A heavy ball would have been huge. A super rod off the top to go into to nest ball back in to grab that Squirtle would have been huge. I still think like I could take two prizes off of this Squawk, but I think damaging up this Roaring Moon feels better than anything. They play a lot of switch cards, so which they haven't played any of them outside of that. Maybe they're not playing switch card. Yeah, let's just do it. Pull up that one and bam. So now this gives us a turn to kind of set up and go. We have no energy. Yeah, we're still so behind. You got it, man. Yeah, they play so many switch cards. I think I just lose again, man. Ugh, God, this deck is so frustrating. I'll see what we draw off the top, but they just get gouged here and they just die. My prizes have been absolutely terrible the last two games. Like we're one energy off of killing everything, or one Pokemon off of killing everything, and we just don't have it. I don't wanna. No, thank you. Thank you for showing up right in time, Super Rod. You silly, silly, silly card. And I can't. I have to do it this way, which sucks. I need Irida off of these two cards. We don't get there. We just lose. It's a bummer. Man, 0-2. Do I think Barrel changes the outcomes of this games? I don't know. Let me look at that list real quick. Is this one? Edit. I don't want that card in the deck anymore. Arzon, PLH, up to 3, 3, 3, 1. Plays one extra superior energy retrieval over the rare candy, right? Feels almost like the same deck. In those situations, does Bidoof Barrel save us since we're relying less on the cards? Possibly. Possibly. Alright, we're gonna let's run a couple doofers. Let's run a couple doofer games. Let's do that. Set active. We'll see. I still feel very strongly about the Iron Hands. Yeah, so if you're looking at the deck list, it is basically one superior for a rare candy, and then the Pidgeot Pidgey is now Doof Barrel instead. I would like to go first. Spout, you're making this so awkward. I love you, huh? And you are adorable, but I maybe didn't adjust the Squirtles. I need to go do that after this game. Yeah, they are Napes. It's very, very strong. There's just sometimes nothing you can do about it. You just kind of get housed. But that's how it goes. Just gotta keep learning. Okay, so an Arceus deck. Let's pray. Nothing. 3 energy. Okay, so we have 7 energy, PLH, and that. So we are going to Earthen Vessel for... What are we pitching here? I think I'm pitching this energy retrieval. Or the counter catcher. Let's pitch the catcher. Bummer. I need to go... It should be 270 HP, Squirtles, and 160. This is probably the Vulpix Arceus deck, which is such a nuisance to play against. Ooh, maybe it's a Chien-Pao deck, actually? It's Chien-Pao. If they grabbed Greninja. Yup. Arceus Chien-Pao. Alright. See how we do. Slow start from our opponents. Sick rips off of the Pokestop. Ultra Ball makes sure that they guarantee the Arceus. Wow. Can we stop, Spout, please? You're being annoying. I feel like I should attach and then Iono. What does Pokestop do here? Let's spin it. Well, it makes this Iono feel worse. Actually, it doesn't make the Iono feel worse because we're going to be searching the deck anyways, so I think we still attach Iono. We could, in theory, pitch their Pokestop. Slow them down. I don't think I want... what are we pitching now? Energy Retrieval or Superior? Probably Superior. Let's pitch a Superior. Let's kick that off. Try and slow them down. Pray we draw something relevant to put on our bench so we don't just lose next turn. Nest Ball helps. So we're going to Nest Ball for what? Greninja for sure, so we can draw some cards. I will conceal before we try and withdraw. Dang. Hit a rare candy there. We're actually taking a KO. That's a bummer. Gonna Earthen Vessel. I actually don't know if I want to. I want to wait. I think I want to wait a turn, but I don't know, man. So we already pitched. We're already down 1 energy, which superior. But we have that one plus that. Oh, man. Oy vey. Alright, so we get these. I am going to Ultra Ball away. with energies to go grab Palkia. I really feel like I should get Bidoof set up, but I feel like we're going to lose this Squirtle, so. Hey, let's go. Lucky again, lucky on the withdraw there. Could save us. Man. Cheat, Chenpao. Rip more energy out of the deck. They've Greninja'd already. Do you have it? I don't think they do. Iono. I think that's okay for us. Yep, that is okay for us. Arceus is really good. Now they just go grab that. They can't kill unless they have cross switchers. We'll see. But an escape rope is difficult for us to deal with. They have a lot of pieces here. The withdrawal was actually kind of nutty. Yep. Yep. If they have escape rope. Okay. Well, I think we boss's orders that Excalibur. But how do we kill it? We have the rare candy. We Irida for just energy retrieval. Plus, then we can grab super. We have one vessel in the deck. 5. Let's start with a. Let's start with no, because we want. Okay. Let's Pokestop. Because if we hit a relevant item off of this, none of those are relevant. Okay. So we can't do that play since we didn't hit anything. So we can't boss up the backs, which sucks for us. So let's Irida for Blastoise plus energy retrieval and just kill this Chimpow. If we grab Super, what are we pitching? Nest Ball? Super Rod? Yeah, probably. But that pulls 3 energy. Let's just keep that in the deck for now. Let's just do this. Let's keep those cards. Alright, so a rare candy into Blastoise. If we Ultra Ball away the Nest Ball and the Super Rod, what does that get us? It gives us Palkia V-Star, which we can then use as an efficient attacker next turn. How risky is it to do that? I kind of want to get that set up and going. Woof. Yeah, not being able to get that going sucks. So let's put us ahead, and it does ask a lot of them to take a KO, but I think they can easily do it. But we can return KO with our Palkia next turn, which is good. We are not going to risk it and draw cards as much as I think that there is merit in doing so. Let's just take the KO, gun down the backs next turn. Pokemon League headquarters and an energy. Allows us to pitch. We have 3 in the yard, so we're okay. We shall see. After our next win, I think I'm going to start tinkering. Well, I might want to play another game with the beaver. Playing another game with the beeves could allow us just to learn more, and then we'll do some Garchomp tinkering. Play a couple games with Garchomp. I just, again, I'm thinking about where they're at. They have 3 in the yard. They grab 2 off of this. Like, yeah, getting to 6 energy is not hard for them. Yeah, now, especially with the switch. Yeah, this Blastoise is toast. It's got to be toast, right? Yeah. There's 3. That's 5. They have their hand is just energies on energies on energies right now. So the other thought process is how do we just take 2 prizes, 2 prizes, 2 prizes to win this game? Because that's how I think we win this game, is we just need to take 2 prizers each turn to take this win. So this is only hitting for 200, so we need one more bench Pokemon, which we're going to grab in, I think, Palkia. We already pitched the Super Rod, so I think we need to Irida first. And we can conceal. Squirtle helps. And I think we are going to Pokemon League headquarters. It doesn't slow them down on anything they're doing. We need to keep that. I think we're going to Irida first so we don't pitch the cards we need into the yard. The Palkia V-Star is not... Is it in our... The other Palkia V-Star is in our prizes. So going for the second Palkia is not an option. So going for a Squirtle is not great. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Yeah, I have to. And then I'm going to take Ultra Ball to grab Doof. This just opens up a Greninja play for them, which sucks for us, but it is what it is. We're not going to rope. Let's Ultra Ball the headquarters and that. Let's grab a barrel. Let's play that. Let's play that. Yeah, I mean, that's just so efficient for them. Do we play this Squirtle? I don't know. I think I just want them to focus on this so we can maybe set up the Squirtle to take a KO next turn. Let's draw 2 C3. I think that's fine. That helps. Greninja does us no good. There's 1 Blastoise in there, and I think there's 2 in the deck. I need to be better about that. If we go double Blastoise, we lose here. That's fine. That's fine. I don't... we can nest ball for a doof if it's in there. It's not. Does this Palkia do anything? It could, if we rip the Palkia V-Star off the prizes, and that makes our attacks better. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because we're going to go 2, 1, and we'll attach 1 to it. I think we have to play that way, because we have to assume that this is dying. And a 200 attack doesn't kill anything, so it's fine. Alright. So 1, 2, and 1. Still have 3 energy in the yard. Yeah. We're not dead. If they go for the Greninja play, which is now... Oh, okay, here's the thought. We try and lure them into the Greninja play, so they go for it, and then we boss KO any of one of their Chen Pals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. Love that idea. I don't know if this is right, but that does kind of put us in a place where we can do this. But they're likely not going to take that bait. Come on, Palkia V-Star. Not what we wanted to see. Shit. Well, they might be baited into it. But I think that's probably their best retreat option as well. Let's see what they do here. If they load 3 onto the Greninja, I feel really good. What draws? Holy cow. Get some, my friend. We can see a lot of cards here. We only have 11 cards in the deck. We are in a good spot. Team. Team. We're there. The bait worked. They're going to strand that. Very smart. Very smart. Respect, because that does make this play even better. The counter catcher off the Pokestop was kind of nutty. Where are we at? Escape rope. We do have a switch in the deck, so we're not out of it. Come on now. Just give us... Alright, so that's not what we wanted to see. Alright, so we can thin our hand. We're off the Blastoise train, so we can pitch energy in a lot of ways. What do we need to find? We need to find the switch. Switch plus boss wins us the game. And I'm pretty sure switch is still in the deck. Trainers. I'm pretty sure if it's my last 2 prizes. If my last 2 prizes are Palkia V-Star and Switch, we were never supposed to win this game. Okay, so let's Pokestop. Yeah, we can Pokestop. Okay, so that puts us closer to the Switch. Let's Greninja away this. Those aren't it. Let's Nest Ball to fail. It is one of the last 5 cards. Okay, we need to dump our hand here as much as we can, which is only going to be 2 cards. And we're going to draw so little. We can boss up the Chien-Pao. I have to take one energy. We've already attached. Ugh. Alright. We're going to pull up Chien-Pao. We have a 2 in 5 chance of seeing switch. Hey, we have arrived. No, it's short. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't do the math. Ugh, I'm tired. Can they get there though? Do they have the superior? I think they do. There's no way they don't. Yep. Ugh. Dang it, man. Dang it. That really hurt. Ah, that really freaking hurt. Man. So many times I played disc golf, Dad. And I'm also only 5'10". So no, I'm short. Dude, what is happening, man? I'm just getting sad. Like, all right, we're gonna go to Garchomp. We're gonna go to Garchomp and we're gonna mess around with this a little bit because looking at Blastoise is just making me sad at the moment, and I need to take a break. I need to take a break from that. So I don't like the Pokestops. I want this in the deck. Don't you get frustrated with me, little butt. Why are you biting? Why are you biting? I am definitely taking Terrakion out. Oh no, we wanted to run Artisan. Can you let go, please? Can you let go, please? Hey, your paw is stuck. It's okay. Shiny Artisan. And that one. So now we have a bunch of stadium bumps, which are solid. Maybe we go down to 3 Ultra Balls. Ah, this is one card I wanted to cut. We keep the. Which one do we keep? Keep Sada. We keep the dude. Let's keep Sada. And I wanted to find a space for an energy retrieval, weirdly enough. And I think we could drop an Ultra Ball to do so. Let's do that. Like, there are a lot of situations where having an energy to attach or to pitch or to do some other stuff, and also with Decidueye, it actually can play and have some relevance. Alright, so we dropped the stadiums. Do we need the Super Rod? We're not playing Manaphy. If we drop the Super Rod, we could play Manaphy. Let's do that. I think in this deck that's totally fine. Alright, we're going to give this a go. So we're running Garchomp for a little bit. Settings. Done. Okay, let's go back. Let's set this as the active, and let's give it a run. There's a bunch of videos that are talking about, the best tier list for November Paradox Rift on YouTube. Like Celio's network is a great resource. So check their names. And honestly, just watch a lot of YouTube content and find the decks that you like. There's Little Dark Fury, and let me look up his name. I always forget it. I do want to go first. There's a YouTuber that plays a lot of, like, he does a lot of testing, and I just can't remember his name almost always. So let me see. Alright, we have a mulligan, so that's fine. It's gotta pop up. He's gotta have a deck that I'm... Okay, how many mulligans do we have? Cool. It's not... Come on, show up. Double doof. We'll start the Riolu with one doof on the bench until I can search. I don't want to put the second one down. What is his name? Trying to find him names. Let's just okay, so we can heavy ball, and then that can allow us to figure out if we're benching this doof. Toad Scroll. I have no idea what you do. Gibble, Groudon. Alright, we can bench the doof. I think we're grabbing this Gibble, because we want to get into Garchomp, especially with what we have there. We could dump our hand and research next turn. That'll be great. Knowing the Groudon's in there is fine. Groudon is a late game attacker, so hopefully we rip it. So go there. Go there. We'll go... Actually, we're going to go... I don't... Attaching to Gibble does what? Allows us to do that attack. But attaching to Lucario, we can retreat. I think we just attach to Gibble. Play PLH and pass. Still looking. Sorry, I had to play my turn. No, not my videos. It's wrong. Okay. Watch later. Alright. His YouTube is For the Win TCG. He's great. He puts out a lot of really unique decks. So Little Dark Fury and For the Win TCG are awesome places to see sometimes not relevant decks. Fresh, it's not disdain. It's my, I'm sick. Sick. So sick. They put out a lot of good content, and For the Win was actually what kind of got me like into it because he played a Blastoise VMAX deck, and I was like, oh, sick, Blastoise is viable, and it's actually not, but he plays a lot of decks that are fun, and I think that is something worth noting. Okay, bench the Manaphy, later Garchomp. Knowing we have two more in the deck is fine. Let's Professor's Research. And this is awesome because then we can Nest Ball for what? We don't have any energy, so Greninja feels... I think we want to get the Greninja over the Decidueye, since we're not going into it. I don't know if the Manaphy was a play, because I have no idea what this deck does. I could not have benched that Manaphy, and I'd have the extra space for the Decidueye. But we're not going into that. We're going into Garchomp, and we're attacking and taking a KO here. For sure. Um, so I think I want Greninja for future turns. Yeah, well, Rare Candy, bam. We'll switch. Just go up. And Hydrolander. He does look like a Victor Bell. That's a good draw. That's a good draw off the prizes. Yeah, Celio's Network, Little Dark Fury, Zapdos TCG. There's so many. I think I pinned some comments in the Pokemon TCG channel on Discord of a lot of great resources. So go check that. I mean, honestly, just dive into the YouTube. You're going to run into YouTubers who don't know what they're talking about. Hello, I'm kind of one of those as a beginner who's trying to work it out and understand how to play the game. So uh, I think I'm doing my best. I do my best. Um, sorry. Um, yeah. Also, you make use of the Discord. A lot of people have played a bunch of different decks. I know Figgy and Zach's getting into it, and all that knowledge can be passed and shared around. So um, don't be afraid to ask questions and just learn. I mean, it's the whole point of why I'm playing these and exposing my mistakes, simply because I want to see that. I want to show off. I want to show off what I have to how I can learn and hopefully help you all learn as well. Alright, so we're going to be able to pitch an energy here. What do you do again? Prevent all effects attacks used by opponents done that have energy attached. Prevent all effects of attacks. That was a good Iono. It actually kind of works in our favor. Toad Screw. I think I want to Iono next turn too. Mezagosa. Well, that helps us. This attack does 40 more damage. Okay, that's fine. You're the best, Nabes. You're making me smile. So big. What do you do? Using your V-Star, you turn search after 5. Combination of energy, reveal them and put them into your hand. Cool. Well, if you don't play stuff, I'm just gonna Iono you after you use this V-Star, so your Lilligant's V-Star ability is not that efficient. What does Sharam do? Can I look at you? As often as you like, you may attach one energy to one of your Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. Okay, so that has a rule box. Those don't. That does. So you're attaching to this Toad Scroll? Spring Bloom. I don't understand what this deck's trying to do. No, I do. I do get it. I'm not gonna act like I don't get it. I do. I just am curious as to a lot of their plays here. If we Mezagoza and hit, we could be up and running. I definitely didn't need a bench Manaphy. And they didn't either, so we're both making those mistakes. Okay, what's up, Nestball? You do nothing. Alright, so Earthen Vessel, this Nestball away. Let's grab 2 energy. Let's Mesagosa. Heads is dope. Doofer or Riolu? Or Lucario? I don't want to Iona them now. I can grab another Chomp just to thin the deck. Doofers isn't going to get anywhere. But we could Ultra Ball. Yeah. We can Ultra Ball for that Riolu. Let's grab the Doof. Let's play the Doof. Let's conceal, because this could change our decision. Definitely want to get rid of that. We're pitching what? I think we want energy. We could pitch the rare candy, since I think this Garchomp is actually in a safe place at the moment. 40 damage for each energy, for each benched Pokemon that has energy. So this is only doing 80 plus 120 is 200. It's going to be really difficult. 200 to 80. Okay, so we're good. So we'll vacuum away the Iono. Yeah, Iono. This stage 1 takes 30 less from attacks. Yeah, I don't care about that. I want to get rid of your Mesa Gosa option. We're going to Irida for Chomp plus Ultra Ball. Done. We're going to Ultra Ball away 2 energy to grab Riolu, I think. And get this Lucario up and running to take some big KOs later. Incisors. Okay. Do we? Doof. I don't know. Manaphy is actually relevant here because against Garchomp, so that is good for them. But our Manaphy sucks. Because I would much rather this be a Gibble right now. Or a space for Terrakia, or for Groudon once we rip it off of these prizes. Even though we're not KOing. Touch here for sure. I'm just going to attack for 130 damage. I should have used his ability, but here we are. Man, yeah, okay. Learning how to play this deck a little better. We could retreat kill with Lucario this upcoming turn, but they might just kill it, which allows us to set up a Gibble and just keep punching. Just not doing that much damage. Rigid Band's relevant. Rigid Band is relevant. Punch for 200. Yeah, I don't know. Level ball. At least you guys are drinking water. Do your part. No, Blastoise is fine. I'm just sad. Blastoise is totally fine. It is a very, very efficient deck. It's just running into some issues at the moment. I don't think we care about this Irida, so Earthen Vessel for Irida is fine. This KOs that, so we don't need to use its ability. Let's Earthen Vessel away this Irida. Man. Yeah, benching this Manaphy is probably what's going to cost us this game. But it's okay. Boss's orders. What? Doesn't matter. I guess we could strand that and kill that in 2 turns, but they just need 1 energy to go for it. If we attach, this does 310, and we can kill the benched one. We can kill that. I think we just retreat into it and punch it. This is a KO. Allows us to reset up. There's one energy in the yard. That's fine. We're going to dump a bunch more, so we don't need to do that yet. Ultra Ball. I don't think I care to do any of that. Yeah, we just put ourselves in such an awkward spot. Leaving a one prizer in the active, but we just have just completely ruined our bench space, so we need them to take a KO here. So we can start setting up again. Did I pitch the Super Rod? I think I did. I did dump the Super Rod for Manaphy. Maybe I do want the Super Rod. We'll tinker after this. Make sure we don't go straight into a game. Oh, it can definitely bump up for sure, Nabes. Alright, so that is doing exactly 120, which is totally fine. They're only taking one prize. We can boss around and kill some of their stuff. Like, I think this upcoming turn, I'm definitely going to boss up their doof to put us on 2 prizes, and then we just need to slowly kill a Toadscruel and win the game with probably a bench Lucario, but they might go for it, but that means our Garchomp will survive. Maybe we do go Gibble, just so it's harder for them to kill instead of Lucario. Because if they leave the Chomp alive, we're in really good shape. So definitely going to boss up that doof. No, the Babero, for sure. I'll probably throw actually some energy onto this Babero so it doesn't get stranded. We could also set up the Groudon play, but that doesn't kill anything. Yeah, we're definitely bossing up this doof to make our prize mapping a little bit easier. That I guess, so the other option is Riolu's in there. Setting up the Riolu does feel good, but they could just target it down. But again, I don't think that matters. But if we set up the Groudon, what is Groudon's HP? Let's find out. 130, which currently is not something they are hitting. So I'm going to do this instead. I'm setting up the Gibble. Because then that can KO this on the crackback. No, it can't KO that. Yeah, maybe it was better to go for the Riolu play, but at least it's a stage. It's a basic. Let's pitch an energy. Decidueye. I don't want to use that. Let's go grab the other doof off of pitch the Iona and the Artisan. Sub barrel. I'm gonna put 111 here. Cross. One, one, one. So now our dupes aren't going to strand us. One. So they pull up, they attack with that. How do we kill on the crackback? This next turn we have to get something set up and going. But there's still 5 prizes out, so I'm not overly worried. So maybe we just like, yeah, I don't know. They're just gonna. It's only 120, which is enough to kill. So it's our Garchomp is dying. But then we're gonna punch back for a nice chunk. So now that's 160, so that will KO. We rip boss. If we can rip a boss off the top, though, we can start doing some stuff. We can boss and kill their Sharam, which slows them down, I think. And then, does that do anything? I don't know. This can only reach, what, 240? Discard 4 energies. This attack does 60 damage for each energy discarded that way. Yeah, again, I think that was a mistake. But we can also play the Decidueye here. And set that up as an option, even though we don't have a way to accelerate 3 energies to it. So I think we need to go Gibble. Yeah, we'll Gibble. Hi, duders. How are you? Counter Catcher does nothing for us. Nest Ball for Gibble. We're going to attach here. I'm not going to Greninja because that is... the other way is we remove the 3 energy, do 150 to this, and then do 130 off of a Garchomp next turn. I think that is our play. And I still need to take 3 prizes, so we're in a decent spot. I just don't want to remove 4 energy. 150, 130 is 280, yeah. And we're going to rip the 3 energy here. Yeah, they're a good boss away, but then I think what we're doing is... Ugh, how do we close this out? That's fine. If they have it, they have it. I am playing. I am not. I'm making mistakes, and I think that was it's this card right here that was the mistake. We weren't able to set up a second efficient attacker or a third efficient attacker, which is I think what Garchomp wants to do in a lot of ways is have 3 attackers at the ready. So you want like 2 Garchomps and a Lucario, or a Garchomp, a Lucario, and a Groudon. That's where you want to be. And when you play it that way, it can really, really do well. There's another part of me that also wants to go into potential 2 water energies in the deck to make what is this? Is this only fighting energy? Nah, so then never mind. I was thinking we could maybe make some Greninja nutty plays, but it won't work. I'm like just trying to force them to have boss here. Ooh. They're going to retreat into theirs. And they'll share them, and they'll KO this. So now we have to find boss. But we can put up our Manaphy. I guess this one doesn't have the rigid band, so we can just punch with Garchomp next turn. Oh, this only does 120. So we'll just leave our Groudon in the active and draw some cards. No, 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 yeah. The Sharam. Why wouldn't you attach to that one? Ouch, Groudon. You did. I'm going to Gibble. Sick draw. Rare candy, Garchomp. Bench the Decidueye. Wait, what's your weakness? Psychic. Okay, cool. You can survive a hit. Boss off the top? Unless it's prize? I haven't looked because I'm not being efficient. That's not a boss. I don't think we do anything here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 energies. I think we just punch. Do 160. I don't see them getting a return KO for 2 prizes. Yeah. So we'll go 1, 2. That's 100. It's not going to kill anything there, but if we evolve up, it could. Manaphy, you're breaking my heart. I don't in this deck, Nabes. I run, the energy search is Earthen Vessel, but energy retrieval is one card that I added because I felt like I was running into energy issues in future, in other games. And energy removal is not as prevalent as it used to be in Pokemon. I do think killing their Bibarel was a very strong play for us when we did it. If they kill a one prizer, we just counter catcher and win, no matter what one prizer they kill. So if they really want to take a KO here, that just puts them behind. So I wouldn't mind them bossing counter catcher. What? Is that the new, what Toad Scroll is this? Oh, I can't target cards in my graveyard. That's fine. Discard, not graveyard. This is Pokemon, not Magic. Come on. And yeah, energy removal. I think Crushing Hammer is one of the only ones, and Hyper Beam from a Gyarados that's in the format. I think there might be a couple more, but most of them are not as efficient. So retreats. Little scroll. Your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep. Awesome. So what does asleep do? I don't think I can retreat. We've already played the switch. I do have an escape rope that I can use off of this. Stays asleep. So if it's asleep, I don't think it can retreat. Decidueye. Let's do that. We have 5 cards in hand, which this attacks for 160. We're going to draw 3. I don't think we're actually that threatened here, so escape rope KO this could be good. What's Irida? I don't think we care too much about that. Let's grab escape rope. See what they send up, and then we can make a decision. Let's escape rope. Cool. What's up? Man a fee. I don't. Ooh, that is a good card. So they're only a one. I mean, the likelihood is still pretty low for them. Let's draw a card. You do nothing. I don't think this dies next turn, does it? So they attach. They attack for one, or so that's what does this do? So it's 80 plus 4. It's each Pokemon, not each energy. So it's not that. It's not as good as I thought it was. Okay, I thought it was the two was going to be huge there. I think we just kill this Manaphy and then yeah, I think we just kill this Manaphy. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 9. All right, so there is an energy left in the deck, which we can probably get to if we needed to just use Sonic Sonic Dive for a KO if we can't take a KO here. I just don't I don't know how I think they're gonna oh if they sleep this again that would suck. And it's just a good stall tactic, so cool. Hey, big win, Garchomp. Let's go. What did we wanted to make an edit? I think it was getting the Super Rod again back in the deck somehow. Yo, what's up? What are we doing? Hey, taking leveling up. Tier unlocked. Ooh, this is a big tier. Let's see what we get. What's up, PR? Let's collect all. Any cool stuff? Ooh, dust. Double Snorlax doll. Nice. Dust. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so what do we want to do about that? Okay, is Super Rod better than Energy Retrieval? Because we play Earthen Vessel. I think that's probably the cut. As much as I just put this in, Sprout is purring so hard right now. She's so cute. I think, yeah, in most cases, yeah, Decidueye is a thing, but I don't. We're not often going for that attack, and like, we're often doing other stuff. So let's go back to Super Rod. Definitely. Oh, nice. Somebody can take that code. That's cool, Naves. Yeah, I actually was considering. Obviously, got to go gold switch. What am I doing? Yeah, my deck has to be blinged out. If we're doing this, we have to do it right. Um, honey, you are precious. All right. Let's send it. I do like the Manaphy. I just have to make sure I bench it in the proper matchups, and I think it's just mainly when I see a Greninja, like a Lastone or a Chimpao at the moment. Dark. Could be dark. Could likely a Roaring Moon. So we'll see how we fare. Yeah, Dad, if you're still there, I basically what I was saying was I was making some misplays and running into places where I wasn't getting over the line with Blastoise, so I just needed to take a break. This is awesome. If this Decidueye lives, this Decidueye lives, it's gonna be so sick. Maybe I should have started the Groudon. We'll see. Them starting a Brute Bonnet is, I think, decent for us. Us having a PLH, also decent for us. We can pitch. We definitely want to thin with this Vessel and pitch the Manaphy. Yeah, I mean, we could just lose, but we're gonna Earth and Vessel. I'm gonna pitch the Manaphy. We're gonna grab 2 energy. We're gonna pay PLH and pass. And end turn. So I'm forcing them to have 4 energy attachments and or a Stadium Bump to pull off the turn 1 Roaring Moon KO with their other attack. But they're gonna grab Squawk. They're gonna see so many cards here. So if we lose, we lose. I appreciate you, Dad. In spirit. I love it. Yeah. So, yeah. So, something I saw yesterday, and for those playing Roaring Moon or considering Roaring Moon, they got the Stadium Bump. That hurts us. But they didn't grab the Squawk. So that makes me feel decent about our odds. Cross Switcher plus. Goodness. The Cross Switcher into Groudon isn't bad. And they pitched their Greninja. That sucks. Um, is I think Mew EX is incredibly good with cross switchers because you can cross switcher into Mew out of a Roaring Moon that you have in the active, and then retreat out of the Mew for free. So do not um, do not sleep on that. Okay. So we bench Doof. I don't think we do this attack. I think we take the cards. Let's spin the wheel. Be kind. That's actually totally fine. We could Ultra Ball away some more energy that will hopefully get back with our... Ultra Balling away energy feels good here. No honor, Naves. I love it. And also part of me wants to pitch this stop and draw full 8 cards. So let's pitch 2 energy. Let's grab... We doofed this for this turn. Ooh, or do we grab Greninja? What does that do? We're not attacking this turn, unfortunately. I think we get... Are we off the Greninja play? There's already 4 energy in the yard. So I think we just grab Gibble. Let's grab Gibble. Done. We're going to Lost Vacuum their Pokestop later. Gibble. Star Fortune, fresh 8 cards. Very good, very good, very good, very good. We're going to definitely play PLH. Man, I should have looked at my prizes when I was in the search. I kind of want to save this Iono. I don't want to give them an extra card. We can pitch this, even if it's not worth it. Yep. I like where our board is at. We'll definitely grab this Bidoof. So these artisans are just nothing for us at the moment. We could offer up and protect this Decidueye. I think we do that. Protecting the Decidueye is, I think, very good here since it's a 2-prizer. And we offer up the Groudon? Or do we offer up... Yeah, we offer up the Groudon since we have the Riolu plus the Lucario in hand. Switch into Groudon. Play PLH. Again, making it difficult for them to attack. They've already pitched one of their Pokestops. This is good. I don't want to Iono because I do want this Lucario, and I think we just pass. So we're going to Lucario. We're just going to keep sitting back behind this Groudon and setting up is what we want to be doing. And we do have a Super Rod. Dang, always have it. It's fine. Hopefully we can Pokestop into something decent. We can also Iono next turn after we evolve up into Lucario, and I need to remember to use Roaring Resolve. I think I've forgotten to do that many, many times. We're stalling them. We're stalling them. We're doing all right. Okay, so let's do that. Man, does Pokestop do anything? So part of me still wants to like Pokestop once and then play Artisan because I think it like Pokestop helps them more. Woof. Man, that sucks. It happens though. It happens. It happens. It happens. Let's do. Let's attach here. Let's. Roaring Resolve. We have one energy left in deck. Alright, we've already attached. This Greninja is basically donezo, so we can pitch that and the Iono. Yeah, we're gonna do that. To grab Chomp. Yeah. And then show me a rare candy. Hey, let's go, dude. Okay, so now we can Ultra Ball back in, or we can Super Rod back in some cards here, which I think is going to be Greninja, Bibarel plus Energy. I think that is a fine play. We haven't lost any switch card. We did lose a switch card. We do have the escape rope still, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3. And we pass. I do too, Ryan. I do too. This is fine. Like, we're playing the game. Our opponent has had a very slow start, though. So let's keep that in mind. Barrel online. Us finding an escape rope is actually very relevant. Very, very relevant. What you going after, my friend? Chomp, 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 chomp. Switch. If they have it, they have it. Rad Ninja. They don't have it. Oh, but they still have the barrel here. There's a restart. They need to find one energy. There it is. We'll take the KO. But we can rip back pretty comfortably here. That's fine. I'm not actually too fussed by this KO because we will return KO because they have to frenzied gouging. Unless they just want to bump the stadium and just do 220, but then I get to accelerate a bunch of energy, which I think is bad on their part. I think they should gouge here. Yeah. Cool. We'll go 2 prizes for 2 prizes, and then I'll put up a single prizer and bench a Riolu. Or should we go try and find a Gibble? Because we can Artisan for Gibble. I think we do that. What do we draw? Irida. Definitely want to Gibble now. If we Roaring Resolve, we can kill this and we can attach elsewhere, which I think we attach to. We'll see what we draw. Well, we want to attach, so maybe getting Groudon off the ground isn't bad. But Decidueye is also something we could use as an efficient attacker. Let's do Decidueye. Let's Artisan for Gibble. Put him down. Do we want to barrel first and then Irida second? I think we do. Yep. Industrious Incisors. Cool. Research is not something we want to use. Or do we want to use it here? Because I don't think any of these cards are actually that relevant. But we have no Ionos and no Super Rod, so that puts us on a really slow clock. We have 1 energy left in deck, I think. So it's Roaring Resolve. 2 energy left in deck. And that doesn't guarantee us the play off of that. Alright, so I think we take the KO here and just pass. I don't even think we need to use this Irida. Yeah, I think we just take the KO with this. Yep. Let's just do it. Simple, easy KO. Leave Lucario in the active. Let's build up. We can Rare Candy Garchomp next turn. Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball. They're going to poison our active. Luminion 4. Sadas. They're going to attach there. Makes me want to wish we would have gone into Groudon. But if we get the Gibble, we can set up the Groudon to take out the Roaring Moon. Also, have you seen bosses yet? We haven't. So we have 2 bosses, potentially 1 or 2 bosses in the deck in the counter catcher. So we could punch down the Luminion and this Mew with certain cards, depending. Also plays for us. Jet up. 120, and it can attack. They did not go for the poison. Okay. Did we vacuum? We did. So I think we just need to move around this. Can we just not spout? Alright. I don't know if we have the energy in deck. It's 8. There's 1 in deck, and we don't have a way, and we need it to attach there. So I think we're going to go into Gibble and punch this. Yeah. Boss's orders. What does that do for us? But we need to Irida here. I do think we go for this other Lucario. Let's make sure it's in the deck first. Let's Artisan. Let's make sure. It is in the deck, so I don't want to search anything out. Man, we have to hit some cards here. Um, Yeah, we can see some cards off of the barrel, two barrels. So we'll Irida, Chomp, Candy. We need to find that one last energy that's in the deck. We'll Ultra Ball away this and this. Hey, what's up? Um, okay. If we escape rope, gets this out of the active and forces them to put something up, and then we have to dump the energy off of this, which sucks. But I do think getting this out of the active isn't bad, since we can't KO it. But then we're behind, but maybe we're just not Decidueying because we can't KO anything with it. Yeah, let's escape rope. We're running out of resources. I think Iono for late and deck refill is really important here. It has a fighting resistance, which is fine. So we're going to retreat back into Garchomp. We are going to load up, we just have to just kind of like spread it. One, 2, 1. Yep. They retreat, they gouge, we lose. Do we lose? Yeah, we lose. Yep. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. That was just a tough one. Can I please click on my deck? Stop doing the totaling of those experience stuff. I don't care. How do I feel about these cards at the moment? I feel like what's happening right now is we are just energy starved still. There's a lot of situations where it would be really, really nice to just have that extra energy. I think counter catcher's still really good. Hmm. Drop a league headquarters, drop an artisan. I think dropping an artisan is okay. And we'll go energy retrieval. A single energy retrieval. Yeah, we'll try that. I don't know if that's solving our biggest issue, but it's okay. I'll probably play for another 20 minutes or so and then call it a day, but I'm having fun. Learning, 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 learning. Learning. Just ran into too many issues where we're just short. Research. Turn 1, research. Okay, I think we're playing against Tyranitar, which has a lightning weakness, or a fighting weakness, which is actually in our favor. I could be wrong. It could be the Zoroark deck, actually. Seeing the coin. Hisuian Zoroark, which I think also has a fighting resistance. Awesome. At least Chomp is okay. It's a cool art. Oh, has a fighting weakness. Let's go. Oh, it's because it's a bird. That's why. Yeah, don't fight birds. That's basically what Pokemon's telling you. I don't know why that makes me fun. It makes me laugh so much. That's the quote of the day. Don't fight birds. Oh, man. Is that DTE? Alright, that's fine. Squawk. Oh, man. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Sorry, duties. I scared you. That was, did they use Squawk there? Yeah, they did. I'll fight a bird. Alright, well, triple nest ball is how you play this game. Okay, let's understand what we have in here. Double the barrel, Decidueye in there. Two Lucarios, two Riolus. I think we have everything, so we're good to just, like, run everything. So what do we really want? Actually, let's not take that. Let's take Greninja, see what we rip off of an energy real quick. We are going to be able to see a ton more cards here off of this professor's research, even though we will lose. That's why we do that. Okay, we just filled the bench. We have all 4 nest balls. Doof. Riolu. And then I think we save Groudon for later, but we grab second Doof? That is likely to attack, so maybe let's grab Gibble and attach to the benched Gibble. Actually, we're going to attach to Decidueye and research, because if we find a switch, that could be insane. So we're grabbing Gibble. I don't think we need double barrel in this situation, so let's do that. Attach here. We find escape rope or switch, we're pumping. We don't, and we get to end our turn. Yay! But we will, if this Skibble survives, we can Irida, Doof, play the game. But if it doesn't survive, it's fine. I'm fine. Oh my gosh, this cat. I need to have a cat cam. I do have an extra one, so whenever she's being really cute. But it'd be kind of like a crotch cam because she's laying on my lap. Is that a V-Star? During a turn, discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Professor's Research. This attack does 50 damage for each of your Pokemon that has damage counters on it. Alright, that's fine. Draw. Colress Experiment. They haven't attached, so this Gibble is in danger. We get to go Doof. We're in a really good spot. Yeah, right, Dad. Exactly. I will absolutely forget. quickly goes from cat cam to crotch cam. I didn't see what that was. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the cat. Man, they are ripping through their deck. It's fun to watch. Can watch back on the replay. What was it? Oh, of course it lags. Sick. Thanks, YouTube. No worries. Alright. Do we get to play? Can I play? I would like to play too. Jetting up. Bye, Gibble. Okay. Not by Gibble. I think that plays in our favor. So let's do that. Let's Earthen Vessel away, Mana Fee. Let's draw some cards. There's the rare candy, which allows us to grab an Ultra Ball instead to grab. I think we grab Riolu. Yeah, I think we grab we grab Ultra Ball for Lucario. Let's grab this and this. And we're going to be able to KO this, which is fantastic. No, we aren't going to be able to KO it. Because we're only going to do 160. I don't think that is bad either, so it's okay. Let's go into this. Let's Ultra Ball 2 energies for, we said, Lucario. Let's make Lucario a threat for them. Two energy left in the deck. And then we'll attach here. Hydrolander. That's so funny. This being a Terra Pokemon going water. It's like if it was a fighting Pokemon, it would have destroyed this, but we're not. If they hit heads here, it's good. Yeah, and they're going to grab another Dodrio. Yeah, they're going to be able to draw some more. This is it for each 50 damage for each Pokemon that has damage counters. So this is going to do 150. It's not going to hit that hard. I guess they could damage pump to the Squawk as well. Gape Jaw Bog. Whoa, whoa, the Gape Jaw Bog. Bog Jog in the Valley, yo. Alright, so now this is doing 200. Still Swabble. Is it 250 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, they could get a KO here. That's cool. But we're going to fire back, so I'm not too worried. Minus 20. They have to have damage pump to move to this. So it's right now it's 250. Minus 20 is 230. Professor Turos picking up the Squawk. It's a good liability to re-pick up. Alright. So now it's 300. Minus 20 is 280. It's still shy by 10. I believe my math is right. It's 300 minus 20. Yo, what up? Garchmop, you're alive! You're doing it, Peter! Alright, so one energy in the yard. We can do what? I think we need to get this second Garchomp up and going, which is fine. If the attack, we'll be able to do it. So let's draw some cards first. Riolu. Does Pokemon League headquarters do anything? I think it makes their Gape Jaw Bog bags bad, but yeah, we will Roaring Resolve. One energy from the deck. Thinning is winning. Alright, so we're gonna Irida for Rare Candy Garchomp. I think so. Yep. Irida. Candy. There's Chomp. Candy. That's PLH. We still have these to refill our deck if we need to, and push comes to shove to stay in the game. And we take a KO here. Um, Dad, if it has a rule box down here, V-star rule, this tells you how many prizes it's worth. Look at the rule box. Every EXV and V star are worth 2, where the V max are worth 3. So we attach here, and I think we weirdly attach to this Bibarel? No, this is gonna hit really hard, so I don't need to attach there. Part of me wants to leave this energy in the yard so we can super rod it back in. Yeah. Um, yeah, if it doesn't specify, it's worth 1. Chomp and Vacuum. Okay. Dodurio into the active. We've lost 1 boss, so counter catcher's worse. What do you do? Once your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter and reveal it. That's dope. Very strong. Altaria. I'm not sure what they're going to grab. Zoning draw another card. Rika. That's a dope artwork. Looks like the most menacing anime character that is just about to just like roundhouse kick you in the face in his business casual. Another duo. If we can find a boss, I think we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna try and gun down this Zoroark. We can vacuum away some stuff. Putting back in the Zoroarks. Smart, 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 smart. Yeah, those those DTEs are just slows them down. Just makes their damage output so weak, but it's like the best way to get to. Is it 3? Yeah. It's very small text in the bottom of the card, so it's hard to see. It won't take you long, Zach. I think in the early parts, you don't lose until you hit a certain point when you're in the 400s, and then when you hit 600, you can't go below 600, but you're still going 20 up, 10 down, 20 up, 10 down. So yeah. All right, he did. So we go into what here? I think we go into Garchomp. We just keep taking the efficient attacks and keep loading up. I know that there is another. There is another. We can load up a second Lucario. I think that's fine. Do we Iono here? I think we might. I don't like our hand, so I kind of want to Iono. This is fine. That's exactly what we wanted to see, actually. Definitely wanted that. If we Ultra Ball and grab the other Lucario, I don't think we need to just yet. We can wait on that. And we can keep these cards in hand in case we get Iono'd, so we can keep our deck thick. We could also draw up to 8 cards, but I also don't want to do that. Do we just kill this Doduo? Well, I think we just have to kill this Doduo. It's like our only option. But I'm not worried about the crack back. Yep. This is fine. Everything is fine. Remember, don't fight birds. I still think this is the play, but I have one more energy in deck. Ugh. Yeah, if we... I just don't... Wait, still check. Switch and Escape Rope are still in the deck. We're not doing that. We're going to load up this Riolu. Take one prize. Well, Switch and Escape Rope are either in the deck or in the prizes, so we're fine. And we have Iridus search out either one of those on this next turn, since we're not doing rare candy. Whoa, the Gape Jawbug. Gape Jawbug in a man. Zorark, you're fine. You don't KO anything, so I'm not worried. Research. It is just shy. Man, yeah, DTE just hurts its damage output. I get it though. It's like you kind of have to. So now we're in a situation where we retreat, Lucario kill, or we go Decidueye actually. Decidueye, kill this, and then we're a boss's orders away from killing any of their one prizers. And that's how we take this game. So I'm not feeling too bad. We have Barrel, we have Decidueye's V-Star. We're in a good spot. And they Professor researched this turn, I believe, so we are not... Our Decidueye is not going to die. So that is good for us. Alright, so... Yeah, we'll retreat. We will Ultra Ball this Barrel and get this into a Lucario, though. We will do that. We will do that. For sure. So that sets that up. Do we Barrel? Or do we just Decidueye? I don't want to run out of cards, but I don't think I'm going to, because we're going to go kill this, and then wait for a boss's orders to kill that. I do think that my Decidueye dies on the crackback, most likely. This is weakness to fighting times 2. 0 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to V-Star and not Barrel, forcing them to kind of want to go for... There's the boss. That's fine. I don't want to remove the energy. I'm just going to attach... Wait, let's make sure. This is doing 320. Yep, okay. Let's just attach here. We have Switch and Escape Rope, and even if we get Iono'd, we are going to see a lot of cards. Which will be down to 1. We just need to find a way to shuffle the deck. That could house us, but whatever. Iono helps us if we have to reshuffle. Let's see. I don't know if that was the right play, but I think it was. Because we could have actually gone into a 1 prizer there. Zoroark does enough here. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Zoi Lucario just takes a kill, no matter what they do. Boss's orders. Whatever you want, my friend. You can have it. Yeah, I think they just are accepting the loss and just taking 2 prizes. Hey, beat Hisuian Zoroark. 2 rogue decks, just battling it out. We don't do anything, we just kill. Okay. A little potty break, and then we'll run back a couple more. Be right back. Alright, we're back. We're slowly climbing. I like the Garchmop. Fun. It just is a nice change of pace. Offers a lot. I mean, we drew insane. The quadruple nest ball start is nutty. Alright, plenty we gotta do. Tails, baby! Whiff. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna be done after this game. I think it's a solid stream sesh, and we did learn a lot. Not 100% sold on which version of Blastoise it is, but I do think we're in a place where the Pidgeot is where we want to stay, but we are still coming up short against how fast Roaring Moon is. So that leaves me in a place where I'm very, very perplexed. Here you go, Zach. This is a deck you want to watch. Playing against the Lost Zone. Well, it's Giratina, so maybe not what you want to watch, but it is a Lost Zone variant. Does my doof die next turn? He probably does. But we can... Because I'll probably just cram kill it. So I do think we want to get into something we don't care about, which is probably a Greninja, but they probably escape rope, so we're going to be able to build up the bench decently. We could also, like, Artisan for Groudon and leave that in the active. That's a gibble off the top. That's great. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. I would definitely grab Greninja. Alright, so those are all there. What else? One Bibarel is prized. One Irida. I have the switch in hand. There's a 2 PLH. 2 energy prized. Okay, okay. Vacuum prized. Vacuum in hand. Yeah, we grab this. This will change what we artisan for if we get something decent. That does change things. So let's do this. Let's grab... Did we get Riolu set up? Has no weakness or resistance. That's a metal energy resistance. That's fine. We're gonna be able to kill any of that. Our most efficient attacker is going to be Groudon, or Garchomp, no matter what. So I think we want the Gibble here, and we can. I think we maybe leave the Bidoof in the active, keep the switch, grab second Bidoofs, and put it on the bench here. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I playing too slow for you? Oh, man. I have to think. I'm so sorry. I don't think Lucario is great in this matchup. He does allow us to climb to kill a Giratina, but I think we can wait on that after we get set up. I'm going to leave the Doof in the active. I don't want to use any of these cards. Yeah, we're good. Well, this does give them another comfy. We'll just pass. It's fine. Fills their bench up, which makes it awkward for them. Because then they can't Greninja and Comfy. Or Cram and Greninja. Ooh, I think our Manaphy was prized. Which this could be really bad for us. We'd lose both Gibbles. But they need to get to 7, which is so likely. Well, they just Cold Wrist. Yeah, they just switch into it. They gotta have it, though. They have it, they have it. That was probably a mistake. Where, had we thought through that, this is the mistake that we made, is Irida, Heavy Ball, grab, Manaphy, protect the bench. That was something we could have done. Okay, noted. With that attachment, it's unlikely. But we shall see. We shall see. There's the ninja. Double Gibble Gunzo for sure. Yep. Later, Gibbs. God, yeah. We gotta see these lines, man. We gotta see these lines against these decks because it's just such a bummer to lose it to that. We're not dead, but we are so far behind. Huh. Do you have triple Mirage Gate? Or did they just not have the water energy? That would be insane. They didn't have it. They didn't have it. We are very lucky. You can have that. All you want. I am going to set up other cards right now. Wow. Okay, what do we draw here? That's a Garchomp, which allows us to grab what? Nothing of relevance. Um, Heavy Ball on the deck. It is. But we need the rare candy, so we can't grab it yet. So it keeps their Greninja play alive, but we're going to have to energy retrieval here to grab the 1 energy, which sucks, but it is what it is. Hi, Spout, you annoying little creature. You can just lay down. That's great. I'm going to grab Garchomp and Rare Candy, because that's all we can grab off of Irida's, the water Pokemon. How risky is it to go for that? It is too risky in my opinion. Let's just take the one prize KO. I don't want to switch. I'm just going to kill. They're at 7. Another Irida. Another Irida isn't bad. Allows us to grab an Ultra Ball and play the game a little bit. Also Rare Candy Garchomp. Well, Rare Candy, yeah, it's... I mean, they still have the option of they need to find... They'd have to get off the prizes, so that shows me that they don't have the extra water energy, so I'm not too worried about this Greninja anymore. Because they would have Colressed for it, so it's got to be in their prizes. So if they ripped it off of that, they would have immediately slammed it, I feel like, and then punch the Gibble and the Riolu, which I think is okay. But Riolu, we kind of need to get going into stuff. They're at 10, so they can just Star Requiem us to death, which I think is what's coming. Yep. Yep. Bye-bye, Chomp Chomp. Hello, Cram Cram. Path to the Peak does slow us down, but not as much as they think. Later. Pitch 2 cards. Yeah, the combo's insane. Heck yeah, Zach. Nice, dude. Alright, we'll go into this. Well, that's a sick rip off the top. So we'll go Rare Candy, Chomp. I don't think that this does anything. I don't really care about this Path to the Peak, so I am going to grab Ultra Ball here. Let's go Chomp plus Ultra Ball. Done. I'm going to pitch the switch. We're going to go for Doof. We have 1 energy in the yard. There's plenty of energy in the deck. I think we have another Gibble in the deck, so this is fine. I think, yeah, we pitch these 2. Fax, switch. Let's grab a barrel. Decidueye is also, Decidueye V is also in there. Okay. Alright, so let's see, 4 relevant cards, please. None of those are relevant cards. That's fine. I'm fine. Bench a Riolu. Retreat into a Riolu. Offer up the non-cool looking one and pass turn. They're in a really good place, but because they're just, well, that's a really bad attack for them. They have to have boss, which I don't think they play many, and they're ahead on prizes, so counter catcher's bad. Cram is bad. If they rip the water energy off the prizes, though, Greninja kills the 2 Riolus, and then they go to 1 prize and they win the game. Bravery Charm. On to Greninja, which is also relevant, since we cannot KO that. Boss up. Doof. Actually, I'm not too fussed about this. I want the draw power, but I think I'm okay. We have a bunch of stadiums that we can use. I don't have a bunch, but we can draw into them. Yeah, that's a good play. Impact 2 into there, kill our doof, or babur. Okay, so our draw engine's gone. So maybe getting rid of the path would have been good last turn, but we don't have the energy, so we're not doing anything at the moment. Um, they're only doing 280 here. Do we boss up anything? No, I think we punch this Tina. We can Irida for Ultra Ball. Done. We're gonna attach here. We're gonna Ultra Ball away this Chomp and Irida. I think I want to keep boss's orders around. Let's grab Lucario. Let's Roaring Resolve. Let's Hydrolander. We're still so far behind here. This Lucario does take out this Giratina though. But I mean they just need 2 prizes and they have an efficient attacker in Cramorant. You got it. I thought Giratina didn't play 2 bosses orders. I thought they played 1. Maybe that's the Lost Kyogre list that doesn't. What? Okay. Just rip the Lucario off the top. Alright, definitely Ionoing. Alright, so we don't play this Gibble because it just dies. We Ultra Ball to grab the other Lucario. Let's attach to this Lucario, this Riolu. Let's Ultra Ball. Let me look. There's 2 in the yard. I'm not going to use that. I think I'm going to pitch this. Because if we survive one more turn, being able to go into that could be insane. Being able to research next turn could be really, really strong. Because I don't see how they attack this next turn. Efficiently attack and kill something. I'm still so far behind. But, I don't know. Decidueye, what do you do? I don't think you do anything. We might be clawing back into this game. That Iono was probably an insane draw. So we just keep building up this Lucario. We just make it to where they have to take multiple attacks to KO. they're probably going for another Giratina, another Cram. That does help. That does help them. That is their fourth Mirage Gates. Okay. Boss's orders up the Greninja all day. They are out of Mirage Gates. I don't Roaring Resolve. I can play Decidueye. I can attach to Decidueye because this is doing enough to kill anything. So then we can get another efficient attacker if we get to Decidueye V. There's no energy in the yard. Okay, bossing up Greninja does what? It allows for them to Greninja next turn, but then we kill it, but then they have Cram and they need to hit, I think they're out of bosses, and we stay ahead on prizes, so I think we do this. Man, our vacuum's in the yard, isn't it? Damn, that would be sick if we had it. Okay. We're just going to two-turn kill this. Force them to find something to kill ours. They just don't have efficient attacks. The Mirage Gates are gone. They're going to hit the Shuriken here. Yep. And then onto the Greninja, I'm pretty sure. We will never escape rope into... That's why this Decidueye is also very strong for us. Let's research. PLH does nothing. Go up into that. Let's play that. Don't escape rope. I did just make their Cram live. Let's go! What a comeback! That's an easy game to finish on. Because we kill that, they have no way to boss it up. We stay out in front, and we just chip away to get our last three prizes. We take one there, we kill the Cram, they attack, they kill and then we kill their next Cram. Let's go! Well, that's a way to win a game. Iono, baby! Best card in format? Nah, it's Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon it's not even close right now. Yeah, that was sweet. That was sweet. Speed ups. Zach's favorite. One of Zach's favorites. Actually, now he's a Lasso and Kyogre guy. It did. It did. Not giving up. Not giving up. I appreciate that, Nabes. All right, everyone. I am gonna keep testing on this Garchomp list. I am still feeling very strongly about the Blastoise list as being the deck that I'm very confident in that it can do well. We'll probably do some more stream games here over the next few days. I'll probably look to, yeah, get it in when we can. Thank you all for tuning in. If you are new, and I think most of the people are homies in the Discord, so it doesn't matter too much. Essentially, I'm going to be looking to do a lot of giveaways. I have a lot of code cards. I have physical cards that I also want to give away. I have the idea about the big giveaway. I think we'll probably do at 1,000 subscribers, which will be building a deck for one random person who enters the giveaway, and that'll be building a physical deck, not just an online deck. That'll be building the physical deck, which will be great. Nabe's tossing out code cards. Look at this guy. What a man. What a mighty good man. So yeah, as I said, I have a lot of stuff to give away, and I want to find more reasons to do that. So if you think about that, jump into the Discord, tag me, ARockLOL, and let me know what your thoughts are on the types of giveaways you'd love to see. maybe when we do streams, we'll look to do some more giveaways, and then that'll allow for the Disc Golf 42s to ask did they miss the giveaway. Uh, yeah, like I want to do, I think one idea I had was I have some of the Pokemon tins, the small ones, and what I would do is throw like 3 or 4 code cards in there, throw 1 or 2 uh, rare cards, random rare cards in there from my physical collection, and send that out to somebody. And I think that that could be a nice, easy, simple giveaway that doesn't cost us too much, and those tins should ship pretty cheaply anyway, so they'll be protected. We'll send them in sleeves and stuff like that. One option. But outside of that, thank you all for tuning in, and I do appreciate you. If you can, go share around the YouTube channel, the Instagram, Pokeokley as well. Go check it out. That'll be some amazing places, and we'll probably look to do some uh, Instagram giveaways as well. But I'm also hesitant on those since there's a lot of bots and stuff. But did ourselves a solid. We went and uh, played some solid games today, so I'm feeling very good. Learned a lot, and yeah, ended on an awesome game. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.